Let me ask you, how good a friend are you? In 2 Timothy, Paul is writing to Timothy, who was like a son to him from prison. It was written during the intense persecution of Christians under the Roman Emperor Nero, and Paul, as we'll find out later in this letter, knows that he will soon be killed for his faith. In chapter 1, he tells Timothy to not be ashamed of the gospel or of Paul. You see, when Paul was arrested this final time, many of Paul's so-called friends had abandoned him, probably out of fear of being persecuted themselves. Paul reminds Timothy that, quote, all who are in Asia turned away from me. Now, the Asia he is speaking of isn't the modern-day continent that we think of, but an area of the Middle East that is now modern-day Turkey. It included Ephesus, where Timothy was serving. But in the midst of this, he made sure to commend a man named Onesiphorus, who had often helped Paul while visiting him in prison. This friend was not ashamed of him or his chains. So let's ask ourselves, what kind of friend are we? Are we fair weather friends, abandoning our friends when they are going through difficult times, perhaps out of fear of not knowing the right thing to say? Or do we stick by them, comforting and building them up in those times of need? I encourage you to read this chapter. There's a lot more good stuff in there. And next time, we'll walk through chapter 2.